Hey, do you want to work faster without feeling overwhelmed? Are you stuck spending hours and hours creating content without seeing the return on your investment? In this video, I'm going to show you how I use AI to organize my content, create at a faster speed, and see more of the return on investment on my efforts and my time. This is part 4 of the mini series Marketing Like a Pro. If you remain stuck posting here and there and not being consistent with your content, you're going to see that no matter how hard you work, it's not going to work. It's not going to create that trust and that relationship with your audience. So, what you want to do is create a system that's going to help you work faster, work smarter, and create content that is strategic for your ideal clients. The key here is that you want to use AI as your assistant, not your replacement. Your ideas must come from you. No matter how advanced these AI tools are, you have to know that people are looking for your voice, for your perspective, for your unique value to the marketplace. You have to understand that your experience and your unique perspective is the thing that's going to help you stand out from everybody else. So you want to use AI as an assistant to amplify your message, to amplify your voice, but not the replacement of your voice. And because most people are using this AI tool as well, then if you're using AI to brainstorm ideas, to get ideas from AI, you're going to get other people's ideas as well because AI uses past data to be able to give you results. So if everybody's creating the same type of content that is generic and boring, then you're not going to see the results that you want from your business, and you're going to just be held back. Here's my approach when creating content and using AI to amplify my ideas. So the first thing that I do is that I make a list of all the ideas that I have when it comes to the content that I want to create. And I use these ideas and I feed it to ChatGPT. So once I have these ideas and I feed it to ChatGPT, what I ask is that I ask ChatGPT to organize these ideas for me into kind of like a series format, right? So I want ChatGPT to give me like the exact way in which I can share these ideas in which they build up on each other. So instead of me building a strategy of where I'm like just posting this idea here and this idea there, I'm actually using AI to just organize the ideas for me so I can be able to build each content on top of each other. So basically, these series that I'm doing, this mini series that I'm doing, ChatGPT organized it for me of how I can be able to build one on top of the other so it can make sense for my ideal client. So one of the things that we want to do with content is use content as a stepping stone to our offers. So in order for us to do that, we want to understand how each piece of content is building on top of each other. So how one YouTube video is connected to the next and the next, in order for you to actually see how your people are moving through your cycle, through your marketing funnel. So for example, for me, I know that I'm nurturing my people through mini series on YouTube. This is like my long form content. This is what I do to nurture my people, to show up, nurture, and invite, right? And if I'm able to be strategic about the way that I'm positioning each of the videos, then that's going to help me have a better return on investment on my time and also on my efforts when creating content for you guys. I also use ChatGPT to organize my scripts. So the things that I'm saying, for example, first, I feed the content that I want to create for that video. I feed it to an app called VoicePal by Ali Abdal. I don't have any affiliates to this app, but I really love it. I can just talk into the app and it will give me the script in writing. So instead of me spending, I used to spend an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes 2 hours creating the content for a video. Now I don't do that. I just talk into the app and it creates and it generates the written script for me. And then I'm able to copy that written script and then generate that organized script. So I just start talking into my phone, and in that moment they're just ideas and they're random and they're not organized. So I use ChatGPT to organize those ideas so it can make sense when I'm about to record a video. I can actually see and understand like what comes next. And then I'm able to create or YouTube video without having to feel overwhelmed of, am I rambling? Am I all over the place? Am I doing the things? I'm following a script, but it's my idea. And ChatGPT just organized it and made it easy for me to follow on the things that I want to say without having to go rambling and not knowing exactly what I was talking about. After I'm able to create the script, then I record these videos. Once I record this video, I use the script to edit my videos. So this also uses AI to use a written kind of format to edit the videos, which makes it very easy and much faster for me. If you know that I don't do this crazy editing in my videos, I really just want to give my audience what they need without all the flashy stuff. So I go into just straight editing the pauses and all of that, and then just publishing my video, making it easier for me to create content and without having to feel like, oh, this is too overwhelming, this is too much. Like I create it, I edit, I publish. And once I have my script together and I have my content and I have the organization of how and when I'm going to post these content, I use Notion to be able to organize all this through like my day-to-day operations. So I know when I'm going to be batching videos, when I'm going to be batching the writing of the scripts. Like I have it planned out where I'm not guessing when I'm going to do something. I'm actually putting it into my calendar. I'm using Notion Calendar and Notion, the app itself, to be able to have everything in one place that organizes everything for me. And I use AI so it can move things around without me having to spend so much manual time moving things around in my Notion. So one of the biggest mistakes I see most entrepreneurs make is letting AI brainstorm their ideas for them. Many people use these tools, and you have to understand that AI relies on past data. It essentially replicates what other has said in the past in just a different way, a different format. So you do not want to create, of course, not every idea needs to be unique to you, but you need to be able to spin it in your own voice and your own message, right? So that's why creating your messaging, creating your positioning, and knowing who your ideal client is very crucial for AI to be able to amplify your message. You don't just want to tell AI to give you the ideas of what to post or what to talk about in order to get clients. You want to be able to understand the scope of your marketing plan, the scope of who your ideal clients are, your offers, and being able to understand your positioning and your messaging to then be able to create content that's going to resonate to your ideal client and that's going to actually work. We have to understand that your original ideas matter. It's what's going to make a difference between that person hiring you or hiring your competitor. And it's not to say I don't really believe that in competition. I really believe there's space for everyone in here. In order for you to be able to take space in your industry and your marketplace, you need to be able to be different. You need to be able to have that perspective, that opinion. You need to be able to have that voice. And in order for you to do that, you can't let AI do that for you. You can't let AI brainstorm your ideas for you. And that's like the biggest mistake most people make when it comes to AI. But I just want you to don't make this mistake. Like focus on generating your ideas first and then use AI to be your assistant, to edit, to organize your ideas, to amplify the way in which you're doing your work much faster and much easier. Yes, make your life easier, but do not think that by using AI, you need to just let it do all the work for you. It cannot replace your perspective. Again, it cannot replace your uniqueness. And when we're all using the same AI prompts, when you're all using AI for our ideas, then that's when we create content that is boring, content that is not going to resonate with your ideal clients, content that is not going to convert those followers into clients because it's just simply not entertaining. Everybody else is saying the same thing, and you're just like not in the you're not sharing your own perspective. And it's really about that, right? At the end of that, at the end of anything that you're selling is about creating that trust with your audience. And in order for you to create that trust, they need to know your perspective. They need to know who you are. They need to know your stance on things. And being able to create your own original ideas is going to help you do that. Back to how I use AI to create content. So I use VoicePal to feed it my ideas. And then I use that written idea into a YouTube script. That YouTube script also becomes my blog post and also becomes my newsletter in which I'm promoting my YouTube video. And then I turn that script into I break it down into 5 social media posts that's going to lead people back into my YouTube. Like my strategy is really having more people watch this YouTube channel, which is going to help me convert new viewers, new followers into my pipeline of my email list and being able to nurture them through my email list. So it's very simple. Once you have a plan that you're working over and over again, then you want to just create the system and the structure in the back end. I use Notion to create this. Before I used to use Asana, but I feel like Notion once I discovered it, I was like, oh yes, this is what I've been looking for when it comes to creating the backend system. If you would like to know more of the backend system and would like to see how I structure my content, how I organize it on Notion, let me know in the comments and I'll create a video for that in my next mini series. So thank you so much for being here. This is the last part of the mini series. If you haven't watched any of the other videos, go watch them. They're about why you need to create a marketing plan. I'm giving you and guiding you through the structure of a marketing plan. I'm giving you also the behind the scenes of creating a marketing plan. And this is the end of this mini series. I hope that it has helped you create clarity around the structure of a marketing plan. And if you would like for me to help you organize the back end of your business, organize your marketing plan, understand how you can be able to create structure that's going to create more ease and more flow in your business, then I would love for you to work with me. I have 5 spots for my marketing intensive, and we're going to help you create clarity on your ideal client. We're going to help you create clarity on your offers and how you're creating content and how you're positioning your messaging in order to attract those ideal clients that you want. If you're not ready for the marketing intensive, then I would still love for you to take this marketing audit quiz. You're going to find out what are your marketing blind spots. And this is going to be helpful for you because it's going to give you the exact next step that you need to take in your business in order for you to move the needle forward and see what is the thing that you need to prioritize right now when it comes to your marketing. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you watched the other videos. My name is Janet. I'm a marketing coach, and I help my clients simplify their marketing so they can have a profitable business. See you in the next video.